And Rep.
Okay. So last time, you all made it to the Pagan Hook and witnessed a shakedown assassination attempt going on, which you prevented, letting some of the henchmen run back to Dran Enterprises, but keeping the seemingly leader of the attack in custody. You helped, what was her face? Something Flame Tongue, started with an A.
Right.
Um, Arla or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Arla Razor Tongue. Helped Arla Razor Tongue, and she in turn helped the gentleman you had brought with you, who was passed out from infection, who now has a nice peg for an arm. Um, did you guys get around to questioning people yet, or no?
We questioned the
The title.
Dran person
Yeah.
Okay,
because we tortured her with. We tortured
right,
Hoffman with Noriel's music.
right.
That's right.
Forgot about that.
But he actually did surprisingly well.
Yeah, it was impressive.
So we have the like amulet thing that will possibly get us through the correct teleporter onto the boat. But we also know that all of the Drant Enterprises people are holed up probably on that boat.
This is true.
So we were talking about asking around a little more and possibly contacting our privateer friends.
Okay. So, how would you guys like to proceed?
So we do have. There was something that we thought Dabala could do for us.
Bala.
Or Dabal, the Wagoneer that we helped.
Oh, I'm not sure what you thought that she could. The one that was broken down that you first met when you were going to the city.
Yes.
She just could get you like into the first ship, where you met that secretary who didn't really feel like answering questions.
And immediately ratted us out to Dran Enterprises.
Yes, yeah.
No
Was there something else you were hoping the
solidarity
Wagoneer
whatsoever.
woman could do?
It was something right at the end. Shoot.
Oh.
My notes always deteriorate from the top of the session till the end.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess first things first. You guys let the amount of time pass to where you could take a short rest. Were you guys wanting to take a long rest?
I think we thought at least starting with a short rest
Okay.
because Razorface thought that it would be a long time before someone comes after us.
Yep.
I am not sold on that theory because at least 3 people ran out of here
Right.
not but an hour ago.
Maybe it takes them a bit to regroup.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm looking at George's character sheet, and it does seem that he took the short rest. He's got his warlock level back.
Yeah, we took a short rest, I remember.
Okay.
Well, and you were running him, so
Yeah, I was running a lot of things.
You know what this means? I think we should let the bard have another session with the prisoner, just out of spite. We're almost killing him.
I mean, we could just leave her there as a literal captive audience. I think that might get Noriel killed, though, when someone inevitably shows up.
I mean, will it though?
Sacrifices have to be made sometimes.
Man, this sure doesn't feel great. We have basically no allies in this town other than this strange person we just rescued and kind of an old Wagoneer lady who is
Kind of
useless and not going to be of any combat use or have any special knowledge that we can tell.
And a bard. We do have a bard.
I do think we have some advantage in that. So I guess here's a question. So drawing on my adventuring background, so the Maverick is out at sea.
Yes.
Do they have an official status of some kind? Like, if you're in the waters outside of a pirate city and you get attacked by pirates, does anyone care?
Probably. It's a pirate city, and it's one of those. It's one of those cities where it's unspoken. You don't sort of.
But you said this is out in open waters, though.
Yeah. Well, it's just outside the dock. It doesn't dock there, but nobody would think, oh, it's in the middle of the ocean. It can be going anywhere. But that being said, this is also the kind of it's the unspoken agreement of don't attack your fellow pirates, but if you do, don't get caught. I should also mention, as a reminder, that Dran Enterprises isn't necessarily after you all. They know someone was asking around about a powerful artifact. They might be able to deduce that it's you all now that you let some people go. But that wasn't but you guys weren't their primary concern. They were getting they were going on the defensive long before you guys came into town. Those people at the bar were talking about how they haven't had any customers for a couple weeks now. So it seems like they might be distracted by someone or something else. So when you say you don't have many allies, that's true, but you may or may not have many enemies either.
Right, but they've got the thing that we want.
Sure.
They have our MacGuffin.
Sure.
There's always the death slot. What's the radius on reverse gravity?
I don't know.
I'm looking this up.
50-foot radius.
So what would happen to, say, a boat if reverse gravity was set off in the middle of it?
Guess it would depend on the size of the boat. Let me go to the boat that we used before.
Wait, how do we have reverse gravity?
It's on the orrery, the main piece. It's also the thing that could summon the death slot.
Yes, yeah.
But
if it's on a boat full of pirates, it could get distracted.
Yeah.
Using the boat map that we used before. Oh no, 50-foot radius would be 100-foot diameter. Using the boat map that we used before, that would be about 2/3 to 3/4 of the ship. So could potentially lift it 100 foot in the air. Is that what it? Yeah, it's a 100 foot high cylinder, 50 foot radius. So 100 foot wide, 100 foot radius with 100 foot ceiling. So yeah, it could lift it 100 feet in the air, I guess.
I mean, it's not nothing. We're going to call that Plan G and work our way down.
And we also do have Plan C.
No, we don't have Plan C. Plan C's in Phandalin.
All right, never mind.
Do we remember, was it a death slot or a gray slot? Was it,
It was a
death
death slot.
slot? Excellent. Yeah, I'm not that desperate yet. Okay. And we already asked. We already asked Arla, Razor Tongue. There's nothing weird happening in town, other than all the Dran people holding up, right?
Correct. Yeah, for the most part, it seems like most of the town is unaware of anything odd happening.
Is there any reasonable way we could figure out if the... Is there any reasonable way if we could figure out if the Dragon Skull people might already be in town?
You could ask some more pointed questions, or potentially try to ask the person you have tied up.
Sure. Hey, Hoffman.
Sorry, I'm on the wrong stuff.
It's
She's
okay.
no
Noriel's still playing really loudly, and she's
What
yelling
is?
like, "What? Please make him stop!"
Yeah, that is probably pretty accurate. What do you need?
So, Dran is holed up. Have you all had any indication that, other than, because she told us that they heard about the people asking, right? She already knew that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
They that's how they assumed that Razor Tongue was the informant of getting people to ask about Dran, because it's well known that Razor Tongue hates Dran Enterprises because she was fired.
So have they gotten any indication that anyone other than that one thing, has there been any hint of anyone else coming for this item?
Yes. For to sort of speed this questioning along, she will tell you that they know, based off of other attacks that have been happening and learning that they've been framed for a lot of them, that they suspect they were able to put together that a lot of these magic items go together, and they expect someone to come after them to get theirs. They don't know who, they don't know when, but they expect it to happen very soon.
I mean, I don't think it's a terrible plan to just...
Actually, she'll go further to say that it's possible that it's even happening now.
Okay.
Like they really have no idea.
Let's at least go. Do y'all at least want to go check out the docks and see what's happening? I mean, maybe we'll look out over the water and we'll see the Maverick on fire.
This is true. Yeah.
That'll tell us if something is happening or not.
Um, okay. I need to put your characters on a map. Just 1 second. And do you know what time of day you guys want to go? Right now, it is kind of the middle of the night. You guys went, you were at a bar when it was starting to get dark. You spent some time there and then went in the middle of the night to the Peg and Hook. And then you spent probably an hour or so short resting and everything. So it's probably still very late / very early in the morning.
So, recollecting what we've put together so far, has there been a pattern of when these attacks have taken place?
When? Not really. Do you mean like time of day, or?
Yeah, because I mean, at least to me, I'm thinking, yeah,
Well, the one at Tressendor Manor happened at night.
Mm-hmm.
Because what was the tiefling's name? 3 coins or something? She said that she couldn't make anything out at night, and whatnot. It definitely happened at night. I don't remember about the lighthouse or not.
Our tiefling is Talanatha.
Yeah, Talanatha 3 coins or something like that.
Oh, I only have first name.
Oh.
I use first names. It feels more personable. It's less like a boss employee kind of thing,
Yeah, right.
Part of my thought was that some of the creatures at the lighthouse needed darkness. Plus, it just makes sense why, if you're a, necromancy kind of thing, you would attack at night. Are there any places to stay near the docks?
Probably. I would say most likely, yes.
So let's maybe go just walk by and get an eye on the 2 ships, just casual like, and then maybe find a place to hole up and get a long rest.
Doing it at night, though.
Well, yeah, that's what we do for like the rest of the day.
Gotcha.
And can you all think of anything else we'd want to grab or do?
Let me change this dynamic lighting setting to where it's...
We do have an earth elemental on demand.
All right, I forgot about that too.
I
Yeah.
want to remember that.
Hey, just for funsies, someone roll me a d4. This is literally just going to determine what corner of the map the light source comes from. So,
Oh,
I thought this was going to be like how many hours until they track us down and attack us.
nope.
right.
Y'all know me. I roll terrible. Somebody else.
You can't choose terrible on what corner the
All
light
right. All right.
source is
I'll roll it
coming.
then. I'll roll it.
I'll run ahead of you.
All right. There you go.
Oh, never mind. 3 and 4. You have to put it on both.
It's the
Colby called it.
moon in one direction, and then like a boat on fire in the other.
And Colby called that he would roll for it, so
No.
we're gonna.
I mean, first I called that I wouldn't roll for it. So, who's even listening to me at this point?
It really doesn't matter. Let me. Okay. Perfect. That'll work. You're gonna. Right. I was on the wrong layer. That's why. And I can't just send it. That's frustrating. Let me go to the right layer. And now let me try dragging it out again. Okay, so as you guys decide to go by the docks, are you attempting to be stealthy at all, or how are you guys attempting to do this?
That's an excellent question.
Hmm.
Let me look at my bag of 20,000 items and see if there's something helpful. I have kept so many random things, you guys. I think maybe not like sneaky, stealthy, because this is like there'd be crowds, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not right now. If you were going to go in the middle of the night to, walk by to find an inn, there probably wouldn't be crowds of people in the middle of the night.
Oh, for some reason I thought we were. Okay, what time is it in the store right now? Before anything else.
It's like midnight to 3 a.m., somewhere in that range.
Okay, in first, I guess, and we'll check it out in the morning.
In first. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like it's pretty much the middle of the night. Yeah,
We'll plan to check it out tomorrow night.
gotcha. I can turn daylight mode back on then. Anything specific you want to do at the end or anything?
I have too many windows open. I think I have some stuff to melt down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn the short sword, long sword, and splint armor into a small art item. Anything you all want to do?
All right. Next question. Um, of the there are, let's see, there are the docks in a pirate city. Yeah. So you can choose what kind of inn you're looking for. And I'll give you you have the option of a squalid inn, one that just looks really seedy, really run down. A poor inn, which looks still on the rougher side of things, but not like destitute. Or you can choose a modest inn. But that's probably the best you're going to find in the port of a pirate city. Which kind are you looking for?
I'm okay with modest.
Yeah, works for me.
Okay. Then
Am I high enough yet where I get that as part of my?
Oh gosh. Pizza's here.
um, roll. I'll need one person, and if you want it to be George, I can do it for him. Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, he can go ahead and roll.
He can roll it.
Oh, I guess I don't get that feature till rank. Are we rank 2?
What level are you guys? I don't think you get it rank 2 until next level. But persuasion. Okay. Oh yeah. Very good. So someone roll a d10 with advantage. So roll it twice.
Beer heist, go for it.
Oh, 10.
And when I say advantage, you're actually going to want the lower one in this case. Oh wow, two very low numbers. Fantastic. Now you guys are able to successfully talk them down to 2 silver pieces instead of a gold piece
There we go.
for it to stay for the night. That's per room, depending on how you guys want to split that up.
Are there sort of, standard kind of beds?
Yeah, it's a modest kind of place. It's not anything super amazing, but standard bed, single bed, all that jazz.
Yeah, probably 2 rooms, like next to each other if we can.
Okay, yep. So that would be 8 gold or 8 silver pieces.
I'll pay for it. I mean, technically Hoffman will pay for it, but
And so that will be a long rest for everyone. If you guys want to reset everything.
Joke.
yep, I wasn't out much, but I'm also not thrilled with the idea of. Just feel like there's like a lot that can go wrong trying to raid an enemy base on the water.
Does seem like a
But
challenge.
nothing would ever go wrong.
Right.
Man, I really wish we had sending. Because we don't even really have a way to get a hold of the pirates, right?
I don't think so.
That is on my to-do list. Get like a dedicated phone line. Okay. So we rest. Anything else? How much does it cost to make Alchemist fire?
I don't know. Let's find out.
The base cost is 50.
That was not useful.
Feels like it's probably in the Xanathar's downtime.
Well, that's a not done.
Raw materials worth half of the item's selling cost.
But does it say what the raw materials are?
No.
Well, that's not great.
I mean, Alchemist fire is a real thing. We can Google this.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be called Greek fire. A mixture of petroleum, pitch, sulfur, pine, cedar resin, lime, and bitumen.
Of course.
Although, this is... I'm not even sure this is going to be worth it. Because I think if Veerheis and I work on it together, we can make one. And even that is kind of pushing it.
Sounds like you should go full send.
Never mind. We'll just light things on fire the old-fashioned way, with magic.
Right. So we don't have fireball.
Okay. So anyway, what time of day are you wanting to go?
Okay, so we can kind of long distance scout during sort of peak hours during the day and just get a feel for what's up and then plan to try and go in the evening. Or at least reevaluate in the evening.
Okay. And you're wanting to appear inconspicuous, I assume?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, cloaks are cheap, right?
Yeah. I'll even say you probably have cloaks.
Yeah, we'll just throw on some... Well, I was specifically thinking different cloaks than what we're wearing. I don't need magical cloaks. Show me cloaks of cloak. I need the cloak of nothing. The cloak of keeping the rain out.
Cloak of nothing to see here.
Anywho, we wear different cloaks, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Roll. I need each of you to roll. Oh, I'm still talking to myself on here.
I can hear you.
No,
So I can hear you.
when I type things, I meant
Oh, right.
I was doing some stuff earlier to set maps up and whatnot, and I had to roll some numbers. So I talked to myself so nobody could see what I rolled, and I forgot to take it off. So the first thing I'll need you guys to do is make stealth checks.
How simple. As
Oh
stealthy
boy,
as
2 party members in plate. This will be good.
Oh yeah, he's in plate as well, so we'll do that with disadvantage.
Oh, does it automatically do it just from having the plate equipped?
Apparently. I definitely marked mine to disadvantage,
Oh, I specifically turned my disadvantage off and it still did it.
and it still did it.
Yeah,
Neat.
so it's not great.
No, no, it's not. Let me
A little
pull
bit of a
up
struggle.
a character sheet real quick. What's his? Sorry, I'm trying to. Remember things without saying them out loud.
Or say them out loud.
Does this person not even have a token? Am I? This is frustrating. It should have. Is it just? I'm sorry, this is slow. I am very frustrated that it doesn't have a thing, a token right now. There we go. And I'm gonna really hope that this doesn't appear for you guys. Haha. It did not. Perfect. And then I'm gonna have one of these also roll. Okay. And then one of these also roll. Okay. So the best stealth roll was Noble 6 at only a 15. Okay, now the next thing I will need you guys to do is roll perception checks.
Mine's with advantage.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, I should probably have George rolls. I was sitting here waiting for a fourth one to show up.
Man, George is not keeping up tonight.
That's a 28.
Okay,
All right, then.
so I was definitely not prepared for a crit right now, but that's lucky for you guys.
Does he get a crit
So-
card?
Was that?
Does he get a crit card?
With a 28 perception check at level 4, I feel like I should.
And then it allows you just to cleave the ship in half.
So I'm going to bring you guys to a new map. Then so you guys come to the ports where you've been told the tiny ship called Dangerous Business sits, which would be this ship right here in the middle.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? Let me do this. You guys will uh, learn the names of all the boats in this area. So let me put them on the map just so it's easier to talk about. Okay.
I don't think we meant to walk this close.
It's the map.
That's just the way the map is.
You're fine. You're fine.
We'll just pretend that we're not that close.
So as you come into the docks to pay attention to things, you see that it's crowded full of people. But you happen to notice that, just like you were told, there are, in fact, 4 guards on the Dangerous Business, 2 in the front, and if you were to move around, which I assume you do, you'll see 2 in the back. But with a crit success, you notice that there are also 2 groups of people trying just a little too hard to appear a part of the group, or a part of the crowd, but aren't actually doing anything. They're more so on a regular patrol around the docks, and it's 4 humans and 4 each with a mastiff dog, and you know that there are 2 groups of them walking around. But most importantly, and I do not have a token out for this one, you notice some other strange figures, we'll say over here for now, that are also cloaked and seem to be watching just like you all are. And you notice that one is very small, almost like the halfling or goblin that you have been chasing and has been described to you. And another is rather tall. And you happen to notice, Errant, a very long mustache coming out from underneath of it, almost ridiculously long, kind of curled up. You know how those it can get really long and then you curl it up to the sides. Let me see if it has a name for it.
The villain mustache.
Kind of.
Wasn't it it's like Snidely Whiplash or something?
Yeah, like extremely long and curled up. Um,
I can't believe I got that name right off the top of my head.
I know. As soon as you said it, I knew it. Yeah, I can't find a name for it, but on you during this, you notice them, and they notice you as well.
Mhm.
Um, and you look back to your companions to sort of tell them you've been spotted, and you do a double take over at them, and on second glance, that mustache looks like it might be purple. It might not even be a mustache. It might look kind of like tentacles. But when you look back, they're gone. Um, the guards on the boat do not seem to notice you, but the mastiff hounds sniffing the air seem they can't pinpoint you, but they seem to start getting agitated, like they smell something that's not usually here.
What if I just point at them and yell, "Hey, who are those suspicious people?"
Oh, no, those people are gone.
Oh, they're
They're not
totally
here
They
now.
gone.
disappeared.
Okay.
They're gone.
I thought you just meant like the tendrils went away, like they used disguise
No,
self or something.
no. The people are gone,
All right.
almost as if they teleported away somehow.
I'm thinking we back away from this for a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily intend to be this close. I was kind of
I mean,
imagining like there might be a row of like, little like shops with like snacks and things, and then like the docks like 200, 300 feet away.
like I said, this is just the map they've got. You guys can be 200 or 300 feet away.
Okay.
But
Yes. Let's.
the hounds smell something in the air and they can't pinpoint it.
Maybe they
But
were smelling the
you
other
get
people on
the
it.
sense that it's you all.
Mm.
Like they're kind of coming. They're kind of trying to drag their guards in your general direction.
What could we possibly have on us?
It's
And
not anything you're carrying. It's just they smell people who don't belong.
isn't this like an active dock with lots of ships coming and going though?
No,
This is a more private area.
this is uh, if you we'll say you took some time to ask around, suspicious or casually. The dangerous business is owned by the Dran Enterprises, which you know. But after asking around, you also find out that the Rogue and the Ghost are also both owned by Dran Enterprises, and they don't often move, as if they're sort of like encasing
Oh.
the dangerous business.
But they don't like own the whole open shore docks though, right?
No, but
Okay.
just this section, the part that you were spying on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get like within sniffing range.
We can back away now.
I mean, with like I said, you're not literally 10 feet away. You're far enough away, but if you want to be able to see things, like you would have had to get kind of close to notice patterns and stuff. 200 feet is well within sniffing range.
True.
But anyway, we pull back.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to move you off the map because I
Yeah,
don't have
just-
anywhere to move you to.
Yeah. We're regrouping and contemplating our
I mean, I could put you back at the Peg and Hook or something if you wanted. Or, I could move you to the Luskin map. That would maybe.
That's good. Because where was that? That was like way over off the map almost, where we were just now.
Is that where?
I don't know. At one point, you said it was like over here.
Yeah, you said it was like north of town, outside of the wall.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was saying that was or if I remember I said something was, but I couldn't remember what I said it was. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because it's
Right.
like the less official dock
Yeah.
where there's not as many like taxes and things.
Yeah. Over there then.
Right. And where's the inn that we found? Is it like somewhere in the Mirabar district?
The what that you found?
The inn. That
Oh
we
yeah,
found?
we'll say it was just like right inside the wall over here.
Oh, okay.
One of these places probably.
Ooh, we do have an anchor token. How do we get clever with this? We have a magic item. No saving throw. We just touch a boat, and it can't be moved by any means for 24 hours. So that seems helpful. Okay, we need to be in heist mode. How do we get onto the ship and get what we need and get out without dying?
Or getting caught.
You do think, based on what you saw, and like I said, that map is relatively small, and I wanted you to get with a crit perception. I felt you deserved to see pretty much everything, so
Right.
put everything on the map. But you do get the sense that the patrols, if you there are gaps in patrol that you could sneak onto the boat with. Um, you might even be able to time when the guards change shifts to get into the dangerous business itself if you timed it right.
If we have Noriel cause a distraction, he's going to die, right?
Roll a
Intelligence check.
uh do I feel like survival might be the right call. Yeah, roll a survival check.
We're rolling for his survival.
No, just
Seeing how
roll.
reasonable this is.
Possibility.
Don't have advantage.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you don't really
Come
know. You get the sense that his music is definitely bad enough to warrant death, but whether or not uh, these people would kill just for being annoyed, you're not sure.
I don't know. What are you all thinking?
It's a lot.
I mean, it kind of sounds like create a distraction and just go for it is probably our best bet in terms of what we have
Also,
available.
Right.
you could also try coming back at night and other things like that.
Oh yeah, I don't. I mean later, not right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
huh.
not right now, but yeah.
Oh, if we come back at night, oh, we got this. We create like a clever hiding spot for him to hide in, like creates a distraction, like makes a loop, then jumps to hiding spots. The
Well, I'm
dogs will
wondering
never be able to find him.
too.
I'm assuming the other two boats are also pretty well guarded and manned and everything.
Um, yeah, we'll say yes, but you're honestly not really trying to get on them, so
Yeah. Well, I was thinking if we could steal one and get the other one to chase that one, and then like use that anchor item Colby was talking about somehow. I was doing a Pirates of the Caribbean type plan here.
what would I mean, you're more than welcome to try that, but I don't understand what you're going
It would,
for with trying to steal a boat.
it would distract them from the dangerous business for a bit, because
Yeah, but how would you guys get onto dangerous business if you're on the boat?
well, we wouldn't all be on the boat. Like just one of us would steal the
Oh,
boat.
gotcha. I don't know how successful that would be. They're
Yeah.
rather large ships. They require a bit of a crew. Um, you might be able to get away with stealing the dangerous business. It's pretty small.
But it's kind of boxed in by two
Yeah.
other boats.
I do have. It doesn't actually help us get in, but I love it for various reasons. We know what the Dragon Skull logo looks like. I still have the Dragon Skull marked rocks from the Scarecrow
Okay.
that are authentic necromantic items. What if we paint that emblem on our cloaks when we attack and we leave those rocks behind?
Oh gosh, that would be kind of funny.
So maybe they don't even realize that there were two
Possibly.
different groups attacking them. And they blame all of it on the necromancers.
Could work.
If nothing else, I love the irony. I don't think it helps us get on necessarily, but
Just add some
confusion.
flair to it.
Confusion on our enemies.
Anyway, what's the plan?
Okay, I think we just go in at night. I like the idea of dressing up as necromancers.
What if we just made more farting rocks?
I had that thought too. I was trying to think of how to use a farting rock in this scenario.
I mean, if we think there's going to be patrols at night, you could record like creepy, like ritual chanting,
There you
and
go.
like put it somewhere out of the way, and put that symbol there, so maybe it at least confuses them.
True.
All right, I feel like this is the plan we got.
Okay.
So we'll go at night. We'll, I guess, set up that distraction. We'll have, maybe we'll like pre-mark our cloaks and wear with the symbol on the inside. And when we're about to go in, we'll flip the sides, and then we'll wait for the right moment and charge when there's as few guards as possible.
Okay.
All of this pending a second perception check when we get back to make sure something hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some kind of like smelly thing or something to mess with the dogs. That'd be kind of nice.
Well,
but
and I
can't
was
think of
wondering,
anything.
do any of you have Alchemist Fire? I suppose I
Would that be
literally
an
have a
item?
list of everything we've ever picked up. Let's see. Nope, we have never received Alchemist Fire.
Okay.
Remember, I broke the only bottle we had.
Yeah, I was.
Oh yeah, and burned
We
up
went
all
into that
that
room
stuff.
and we set the room on fire. Yeah.
I was very clumsy. Shocking, right?
Well, you know. I guess we do have rations. I don't know if that would work as a distraction for the dogs or not.
Okay.
I mean, that maybe we do 2 for 1. Maybe we dump out one of the things of rations near the creepy chanting and the mark,
Yeah.
so that it draws them over to it, and that's our distraction to get in.
That could work.
All right. Okay. Roll. Okay. Well, first of all, roll stealth checks again. You're doing this at night, and you have an idea of what's going on and how to avoid people, so you can do it with advantage.
So I can roll it flat.
Thank goodness.
Oh my
My
gosh.
gosh.
That was weird.
Veer Heist, you got a 5 with advantage.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how did that happen? Yeah.
Can we point
Uh,
out though, it's not even disadvantage that got me, because you
Yeah.
rolled you rolled a 4 and a 2, and I rolled a 5 and a 4.
He rolled an 11.
Oof.
Okay. So that'd be.
All of this planning,
I guess Noble Noble
nothing.
6 roll again, or was his also negated by?
He
armor?
rolled twice. He got 14 and 18.
Oh, I'd missed that one. Okay. Right.
But it doesn't matter because it's a
Yeah.
group check.
Yeah. The rest of us, yeah. Bring everyone down.
Unless their passive perception is 10 or lower.
Right.
We're having them roll for it.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, Sasha.
Look at that. I feel like something. Sorry, I feel like something bit me. Sorry. Okay, so the oddly enough, with Yeah, I'm just gonna incorporate your all's distraction into your stealth. That cool with you guys? Um, so you guys put up the rock making noise and the stones and everything, and then you also
Food.
left the rations out, which really distracted the mastiffs. Um, if they had rolled with advantage, the mastiffs would have gotten a 7 perception on you guys. So the dogs do not smell you. They have not been trained very well, and because of that, they are pulling their guards towards the smell, and then the guards definitely pick up on your distraction. Um, because they're being pulled that direction, I had them roll with disadvantage as well, and they got below a 10. Um,
Holy crap!
yeah,
That's great.
yeah. So that's why I was like, yeah, we'll just go with putting all that in together.
All right.
Uh, however,
Awesome.
roll perception checks now.
Yeah, meow. Oh my gosh. Oh no, wait, never mind.
She's upset I'm not giving her my food.
Ah, well,
We are.
problems.
It is. It is tiny bits of excellence and then lots of garbage tonight.
Right. I mean, I got above a 10 at least this time.
Okay, so
CJ, you should find a script that gives us our rolling averages by the end of the
Right.
night.
oh, okay.
I'm sure it's out there.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
I don't even think you need a script. I think there's just a thing where you can go and review rolls. I'll try and find it later. Um, anyway, with with 16 being the highest perception, um, so you guys know that at least one group of 6 has been distracted. You're confident of that within reason. You actually see them kind of run off. The other group of 6 you haven't seen yet. You know they're on patrol. Well, you know that during the day they're on patrol. At night, you don't know if they're there or not. It might just be one group. Um, Also, with a 16 perception, you uh, I'm moving you guys back to the map.
Yes.
Okay. You guys only see at the moment a single guard on the dangerous business.
Hmm.
And that guard is in fact moving around and patrolling the deck. Albeit a lot more slowly than I'm making him move right now. So, how would you like to proceed? And this guard doesn't seem to have noticed you either, by the way.
Okay. Illuminati. So we're noisy as crap.
Yes.
Oh, and the guards are like actively moving.
Yep, that's what I was saying. He's patrolling around the ship.
Okay. And is he the only guard we see?
Yep, he's the only one on the ship.
Can we basically shoot, do we know which side like the door inside is from when we saw it earlier?
We're going to say this side, the side closest to the dot. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would it be? We're going to say the front part here.
That makes sense. Do we try and take him out or just dine and dash? No, we're gonna need time to figure out how all this works inside.
Should we just try to like take him with us?
Yeah, let's just basically
Like
let's try and time it so that we can like tackle him inside with us, and maybe even try to use them to give us information if we need it. So probably Noble 6 takes point and Rage tackles him through the door.
Okay.
Very good at that. I got plenty of practice.
Out of curiosity, when are you going to try and make a move towards the boat?
like
Could I,
during his
like-
patrolling.
Could I like make a survival check to try and time it?
Well, just it's more than 30 feet away. So from where you guys are, you would have to take a dash action just to get into where the doors are. So you wouldn't be able to also tackle.
Let's look at Barbarian class features.
Oh yeah, and he's also a dwarf, so he's only got 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's
Can we throw the dwarf at the guy?
but then I'm a barbarian then. So I'm not light.
No, this is true.
Okay, what resources do we have? Okay, here's my thought. So he's patrolling, which is not the same as like moving at combat speed.
No, he's doing it leisurely. I was moving that quickly just to
Yeah, to illustrate.
yeah.
And I think we're just going to do our best to time it, and that's all we can do.
Okay. So I'll put him out of sight, at least for now. You guys can once again make stealth rolls with advantage. Because now you're kind of moving about instead of just hiding.
Who's ready?
Right?
Would you look at that?
Hey, I actually netted a 16.
Yeah. So
That is
nine-
interesting. The heavy armor thing overrides the advantage setting.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that either because I clicked mine on as well. So that'd be a 19, an 18, a 16, and an 18. Yeah, you guys do not bring up do not cause any noise. So now, the timing aspect. Let's call it. Um, you can make a roll, whichever you are best at, between athletics, acrobatics, or survival. Those seem like three different things that could all be timing natured, right?
Is
Noise.
Um,
Oh, whoops, I forgot to.
And was this with advantage or flat?
everybody rolled with advantage, so I'm just going to say with the stealth and distractions, we'll just leave it with advantage.
Okay.
I'm
I
like-
mainly just forgot.
I have like a 1 in 5 swing. I have like one really good roll and then 5 garbage rolls and then one really good roll.
What do you mean? You rolled pretty good twice. Your stealth was a good roll, and your survival was a good roll. But let's see. Yeah, everybody. Did I have George roll?
Yeah, that was then. Yeah, it was a 12,
Oh,
I think.
it's under Dungeon Master instead of George.
Yeah.
Got it. But yeah, with all those numbers as a group check, that is definitely high enough that you guys are able to successfully come down here, open the door, and jump in. And when you enter the next room,
There's 50
Click.
guards.
Boom.
no.
A
The
room full of spiders.
small square cabin, the small square cabin's interior is actually far, far larger
Mhm.
than what it should be.
It's a TARDIS.
In fact, when you enter it, it doesn't even look like it belongs. Like it's not a cabin at all.
Hmm.
There are, well, you know what? It might just be easier to put you guys on here and let you see things. Yeah. Get the fear keys on here. Get an errant. And get a level 6. And this is a map I had to create on my own. Well, I say create. I found we're making it work, but I did some really neat things, I feel like, and I hope you guys will appreciate it.
It has animation. That's cool.
Yeah, I put animations on it.
That's getting fancy.
This is very fancy.
I did it for a couple other maps that we might use tonight. We'll see.
Oh, cool.
In different ways. But yeah, I was like, this is neat. I want to do it.
Nice. So did you like buy a pack with like pieces of this and then slot it
Yeah.
together?
Well, the map I found on Google Images, but I bought a pack of tokens, animated tokens. This one specific, like I was just browsing Roll20, and I came across portal tokens, animated portal tokens. And I was like, that's exactly what we're doing tonight.
Nice.
Right.
And
Very cool.
yeah, I just wish there was a black one to match the black area, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh,
Don't worry
well.
about it. And also, this is, like I said, I found this map on Google. So instead of big open areas, like I'm gonna move you guys up a little bit. You're not up here yet, but like instead of this big open area leading between the blue one, imagine instead that there is a large iron door, and
Okay.
that these little glistening little animated tokens are actually jewels above the door.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Above the door, not behind the door.
Yes, they are above the door, and each door has a different colored gem above it.
Okay then.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I said, I couldn't find.
Yeah, it's almost
A
like
map.
those are like laid, like that's the vertical view, and it's just laid flat.
Yeah, imagine that. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you, Errant.
No worries, I got you.
I'm thinking 3-dimensionally.
Yeah, imagine those are just the doors laid down. However, when you enter it, you obviously notice these portals first. These shining, glistening gems. I said portals. They're gems on top of doors. That definitely catches your attention first, especially in the dark room lit only by candlelight. But as you take a few steps into the room, you can't help but notice that there is a body of a guard laying in a pool of blood.
Oh,
Oh, hey, so they're already here.
necromancer's already here. Yeah.
So we've got our cloaks flipped around with our dragon skull emblems.
Like maybe we'll confuse them. I don't know.
So
Does it seem like there's
Roll-
anyone else in this room?
no. Roll investigation checks.
I put a hand on Virheis's back and say, Virheis, my friend, what do you see with your Vidalcan eyes? I'll give him guidance. Can I give him the help action?
Yep.
Okay. So advantage and D4.
Oh, right.
Oops. That should have just been normal.
I feel like
he
Lord of the
rolled-
Rings references should have like a built-in inspiration die or something. After we're done playing, we definitely need to take a minute and talk about Strixhaven.
I haven't read it yet.
There is a truly buck wild mechanic that we have to talk about.
All right. Okay, yeah. So the dead guard is a male half orc. He's lying on his chest, and I'm sorry. I misspoke. The guard is a dead half orc, and laying on his chest is a black business card bearing unintelligible symbols. However, more notable is that The unfortunate guard's brain has been removed from his shattered skull.
Well,
Um, and aside from the grievous head wound, the guard's body is completely untouched, with the lone exception being where his shirt has been torn over his chest. And with that investigation check, you realize that the pattern torn off of his shirt is in the same sort of shape as the pendant you got from uh, Holman, like the same shape as the badge.
So between tentacles and brain removal,
huh. What do we know about those things? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I don't think it matters this time, but
oh yeah, I
because
didn't
I
have
have
to
those also.
necessarily do that. Those are aberrations, I think. Can we maybe make some kind of knowledge check to, in character, identify what these things are?
Um, yeah, you could. You can, Aaron. You can do it. Make an Arcana check at normal. Everybody else can do it with disadvantage because you're the only one who actually saw it, and even you're not sure what you saw. It was far away. You're not sure.
Ain't the worst.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for George. I keep forgetting. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, Aaron and Virais, you've heard of stories of creatures like this. Um, you you've heard tale of something called a mind flayer, but they're more like urban legends. You don't know anyone who's actually ever seen one. Um, and if stories of them are to be believed, anyone who did see one wouldn't come back alive. Like these, so it can't possibly be one of these things. Creatures with alien creatures with tentacles instead of hair, and eating people's brains and controlling them. It's like fairy tale stuff.
So, guys, the thing on the dock had maybe something like face tentacles. This guy's missing a brain. Um,
Nothing
Noble
wasteful can
six. Noble six. As a your background is a lord, right?
somewhat. It's very complicated.
he is a
Lots of
noble.
strings.
Oh, you're yeah. Who I thought somebody had was a knight or something. Was it
I
George?
think that was George.
George. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Noble six. As an outlander, which I saw you were, roll a. Actually, everybody, roll a D100, and one being super superstitious, or not superstitious at all, and 100 being super superstitious. Uh,
That feels right.
How superstitious are you?
That's 99.
And why are you superstitious? You
We
are
see now.
you're extremely superstitious, Noble Six. So are you, Errant. Vierheis? Not really. You're willing to entertain ideas, but not super into it. Same with George. George has lived a life of. He's heard these tales. They're fun to think about, but ultimately they're just stories.
I think with sort of the adventurers in his background,
Mm-hmm.
Errant probably had a lot of like legitimate monster knowledge passed down as like childhood story kind of things,
Yeah,
and has just filed a lot of that away.
makes sense. Makes sense. So yeah, Noble Six, you and Errant are all on board. Like this is a real creature. It's here right now, and it's part of these people looking for the MacGuffin. Vierheis, you're not so convinced. You're a man of science. These have never been. They're fun stories. You know that there are things out there that probably can't be explained, but this is stretching it a little far. And George is right there with you.
There's a perfectly logical explanation why his brain is missing.
No, as a barbarian, most of our religion comes from folklore.
Yep. So,
There you go.
anyway, back to the room at hand. You know that ultimately one of these portals leads to the the ship you're looking. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. The ship you're looking for. The what was it called? There are
The
so many ship
Maverick
names.
or the Dangerous Business?
The Maverick. You're on the dangerous business. Yeah. So one of these doors. Uh, oh well, all of these doors are portals leading to different Dran Enterprises holdings. You know that one of them leads to the Maverick.
Does it seem like there's any? I can't remember the piece that we have. Is there any kind of color coding to it?
Nope. In fact, you know that these portals get rearranged on a regular basis.
Well, and isn't I can't remember. Is it keyed to every portal or just one?
You don't know.
Well, that's not
You
fantastic.
just know it allowed you to teleport, allowed you
Okay,
to activate portals.
maybe George can assist Vierheist in investigating the room, trying to figure out what's going on, and I'll go ahead and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Um, no investigation check needed. You're really not able to tell what any of these portals will lead to based off of just looking at them. There's no, you don't see any notes or anything lying around. This looked more like a area where guards could come to rest rather than take notes on anything. However, if you're going to detect magic, um, you do detect that each door is magically trapped. And since you've got your pendant in your hand with you, looking this up, you're able to deduce that the trap will go off on anyone who opens a door that isn't also wearing the badge. So whoever opens the door needs to be the person wearing the badge. Or you could also um, try to uh, disarm the traps if you wanted, and the that the glowing stones don't don't indicate where
Hmm.
a portal will be. Like each, that's not true. What I mean is, you could. I'm trying to think how to say it. You could switch the stones. Like the stones are kind of like batteries. That power the portal, but switching the stones between the doors won't change where the door leads. That is that's how Drain Enterprises randomizes everything. Every I will say every week, just for ease of conversation, they change the colors or the type of stone on the door and send that information out to their people, so that those people know doors what color opens what, if that makes any sense. I did a very poor job of explaining that.
I was gonna say, I think I only sort of understood. So, all right, you said the the portals are fixed.
For the the portals are currently fixed. Like the gemstones power them. But like, let's say next week they decide to change it, everything resets. They recast whatever spell, so that the same, like, yellow door might lead somewhere different next week.
Okay.
Okay,
However,
right.
if right now you were to switch the gemstones on yellow and green, the yellow door is still going to lead to the same place.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, like, if yellow door currently leads to Phandalin, and then you put the green stone on the yellow door, it's still going to lead. The yellow door will still lead to Phandalin.
Hmm.
The gems are more like batteries, and they're color coded to help when
So people know which door to
yeah,
go. Yeah.
when they send out that information. They say yellow to Phandalin, and then next week they'll say yellow to Waterdeep or
Mhm.
whatever. Um, but if you just remove the stone from the door, the portal will not work. It has to have a
Hmm.
stone in there for the portal to work.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay. So
Mostly, yes.
let's not mess with the stones yet. Why don't we put the
Right.
badge on Noble 6? And we just, if there's no. Can we look for footprints or anything? Like, is there a blood splatter? Because the guy just got his brain ripped out.
Yeah, I think there'd be blood somewhere.
And I think that would lead us to the right door.
That would lead you to you're assuming that the mind flayer knows where it's going.
Well, I mean, does it like
Hmm.
wander around the room?
Well, no, but it went through a portal. Um, roll a
I mean, my thought too is, I mean, I'm guessing from what I know, if it's eating brains, it might also be getting some kind of knowledge from that. And that might be why it ate the brain.
roll a
Survival?
no, roll a d8, and on a 8, roll again. It went through the yellow door. You can see one track of footprints going through yellow.
I'm going yellow.
Well, here's my thought. What if we figure out where the Fandolin door is?
No. I was using that as an example.
Oh, so we don't actually know if there is a Fandolin door.
Yes, I
But
was
it
just
might be good to know where some of these other ones, but they're going to pop out in Dran bases.
yes. They
So that's
will
not
drop.
really helpful. Although knowing where. No, priorities. Okay. Let's try the yellow door first.
Okay.
And I know some of this was probably on the map. Is there anything else in here? Are there actual like books or documents or anything?
No, like
Okay.
this is more like a break room you would see, like where the guards might come to rest on a break or something.
So yellow is the
Anyway,
west door?
yeah. Uh, do you guys not see the color?
Yeah. I see it. I was
Okay.
just making
Yellow.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making sure there wasn't like an off yellow on the other side because I
Oh,
can only see a
no.
couple at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
see
there's
purple and aqua blue
there's
and
the only ones that are similar are dark blue and light blue. Dark blue would be the bottom left, light blue would be the top
right.
right. So anyway, because these things get uh, all kinds of of actually, what does detect magic tell you this? Okay, along with the uh, all the information I gave you, I should mention that the detect magic also senses behind each door a aura of conjuration, which you can interpret to probably be the portals. Um, um,
So I guess we'll just say like Noble Six, poke your head through carefully, and if it's cool, throw us a thumbs up back through.
roll a d8, Noble Six. Six.
6
That. Well, shoot.
Active volcano.
He sends the thumbs up through, and then his hand just like falls through the portal.
And that's how we met Noble Seven.
Um, this is. This is the one map I was kind of hoping we wouldn't go to. Because it's a whole process of stuff that I really would have preferred to set it up on my own. But like the one map I would have preferred to set up on my own, they set up for me. And I'll explain why in just a few moments.
It's the
But
room of requirement with infinite loot.
but as you open the door, uh, um, sort of as you open the door, sort of there is a magic that sort of sucks all of you in. You have no choice but to be drawn into this portal. It's like the magic grips you and sucks you in. And you appear oddly enough, if I could come here. When you pull open the iron door, the view beyond shows another place, and you are suddenly there. The door disappearing behind you. A grassy
Oh
slope.
crap!
The
We're gonna have to play
grassy slope,
Frogger now.
yep, leads down the banks of a slow-moving river. A number of barges, decorated in bright colors, move up and down the river, bearing merchants crying out to attract customers. Those customers move from their riverbank to the nearest barge, then carefully hop from barge to barge until they reach the merchant they want. On the opposite on the opposite bank, so all the way back here,
Yep.
um, you can see a small outhouse set with an iron door and a yellow gem above it. But a flash of light draws your attention to the right, where some 50 feet away from you, another group exits a portal as well. The group consists of 5 humans and a tall, purple skinned creature. The creature's face has tentacles where its mouth should be,
Oh, great.
and those tentacles are
Great.
oddly tied into a stylish handlebar mustache. The creature wordlessly looks at two archers accompanying it, who draw their bows. Its 3 other companions break out into a run towards the riverbank as the creature vanishes with a popping sound.
Of course.
And let me get handouts because I know it's here. I just have to find it.
Do we have the impression that all of these merchants are also Dran people?
Are you kidding me? Are you? You didn't? I know I saw it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's really frustrating because I know I saw this earlier, but I can't find it now. So I'm going to create a real quick handout for you because this is worth looking at. Uh, yes, you are able to surmise that the merchants are probably Dran Enterprise merchants, and this is where they sell a lot of their stuff. Um, they'll, get they'll have their legally or illegally gotten gains, and teleport here to give to merchants to sell, whatever that might be. Save that real quick. Come back here. I'm really frustrated by this because I know I looked for the handout earlier today and saw it and thought, okay, I won't need to make my own. But now I can't find it. Okay, here you guys go. This is the creature you see.
Oh, nice. I like his monocle. or her.
So anyway, that particular creature disappears. Roll an Arcana check.
It's like a normal Arcana check.
Normal.
Jeez.
Okay. No one else really needs to because 20 is more than enough. Aaron, you are able to deduce that this creature does not know what portal it needs to go through, but it just plane shifted back to what you would assume to be the portal room, and we'll try another door.
Of course.
His companions here, 3 of them are going to make a break for it to try to make it to the other side. And the other 2 are going to try to keep you guys. They're going to shoot arrows at you.
Do we
Everyone?
think that all the people on barges are Dran Enterprise people?
Yes.
Yeah, he said yes.
Okay. I
Are they
definitely
going
want
to fight us?
Let me
well-
rephrase it. 1 person on each barge is a merchant, which you can assume are Dran Enterprise. Other people might be customers, might be assistants. You don't know.
Well, I have nothing to lose by yelling, "They're attacking the Luskin base! Stop them!"
This is a good point. Either way.
Oh no, I will spoil their secrets.
Did that not work? Why did this not work?
What?
Ooh. Nat 20 initiative. That advantage is doing it.
Why?
I am going to run to the restroom, grab a drink. B. RB.
All right.
Dory, I'll cover the low end of our initiative.
Why is my group initiative not working anymore?
Uh-oh.
I don't like this. Group check still works. Why does group initiative not work? I don't like that. That worked. Okay.
All right. Anything weird happen?
Nope, we just rolled initiative and you're the first on initiative.
Oh, dang.
But-
All right.
However, before anything happens, this is why this is the one map I would have preferred to make on my own.
Are the boats supposed to move?
The boats are supposed to move.
Oh, no.
So I have them numbered.
Do they have like multiple maps where they're in different positions, or is it just
Nope. we're just going to have to use our imagination.
Sounds
So
good.
I'm going to put this on. They came numbered, um, and basically at the top of each round. So right now, we will roll a d8, and one of whatever number we roll, the ship will move, and then we will have to roll a d4, maybe a d4 plus 1, to determine how much it moves. No, just a d4. And so someone roll a d8. 6. So barge 6 is going to move. Roll a d4 to see how much. Four spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to imagine that it is now. And it's 1,
You can
2,
just draw
3,
like a rectangle thing, or yeah.
8, 4, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that green thing. Oh, I did that over on the wrong layer. Hold on. Sorry. To the map layer. There we go. So now if I go back here, and this is 1, 2, 3, they'd be standing there now.
Ah.
So that makes sense to you guys? What's kind of happening here?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so basically, these guys are trying to make it over to the portal before you guys do.
Yep.
You can fight them, race them, whatever it is you need to do. And that's another thing I should mention. If it's 10 feet or less for you to get onto a barge, you do not need to make any sort of checks to get to it.
Okay.
Also, the barges are full of items and people. They will count as difficult terrain, so you guys will be moving at half speed. And I should also mention the river is very slow moving. If you wanted to, you could try to swim.
Well, I'm wearing plate armor, so I'm going to go with no.
Manta ray cloak.
That would be George.
Oh,
George very much wanted the manta ray cloak, so maybe George will swim.
There you go.
And that does kind of make sense because he could theoretically just dash and go, because it's a 60-foot swim speed, isn't it?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could probably just dash and get most of the way across.
Because he's not here, I will let you guys make decisions for him. I don't want to be the one to do that. But because he's not here and don't want to feel like I'm doing anything weird, if one of the boats moves into him, he will have to make strength saves or
Take like bludgeoning damage or something.
yeah.
I mean, I don't even necessarily think he has to worry about it, though, because, I mean, how deep is the water?
Deep enough that barges can float on it.
Yeah. If he dashes, he can literally swim all the way there in one turn.
Like under everything.
Yeah. This whole
Like he
map
wouldn't be
isn't
on
120 feet.
Going under the barges would probably count as difficult terrain. And when I say difficult terrain, think of it more as he has to swim underneath of it, and that is movement to go underneath. That's how I would explain that.
All right. Well, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and start
But
making my way across.
okay,
So 5, 10, 15. Now we're in difficult.
okay, yeah, and
So that's
give,
25.
yep, and give me 1 second. Uh, so when you step on it, right there, a
Trap goes off.
not a trap so much as
You step on a fish.
no, and I'm being nice by letting you come back a square. um, when you get on the barge, you notice that to the side, a giant snake has been trying to come up on it to eat some of the produce and or people on the barge.
So there's river monsters. Awesome.
There's at least one.
All right. I guess I will fight a snake.
I mean, that seems kind of like Duran Enterprises problems to me.
Well,
Okay,
I'm assuming
you
the
could
point is it's going to attack me if I try and go across.
you could disengage and leave it to.
Actually, you know what? Screw the snake. I have 21 AC. I'm jumping. Forget it.
Okay,
And it'll have to blow its reaction if it wants to
so
try
you're
and
at,
stop me, which means it won't be able to hit anyone behind me.
so you're at 25 feet now.
Yeah, in this is 25.
Okay,
30.
I will need you to. Oh, is it 10 feet to get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No checks needed to get there then.
Yeah, I mapped it. So that's
Gotcha.
30.
Okay,
And it's
and
35, so into difficult terrain. It's only when you're going across the difficult terrain. Right?
yes,
Yeah.
I believe that's right.
So that's 45.
And the snake will. You're you're gonna hate me a little bit. It got a 25 to hit.
What?
Does it grapple?
It shoots sticky goo onto your.
No, it does not. But you take 6 piercing damage, and you'll need to take 6 piercing damage, and make a. It just says make a DC. What kind though?
Make a DC.
This makes no sense. The target must make a DC on a failed save. But what kind of save are you doing? I'm going to assume a con save because that seems like the kind of thing poison damage would do. We're gonna. It doesn't say what it is either. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it 11.
15.
Okay, so you pass. So you also take only 3 poison damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's 6. It was 6 piercing plus 6 poison, and then the target must make a DC on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. I don't understand what that means.
Well, I
feel like
Yeah,
that's
they
a
got the
cop
wording
out.
a little.
I have cleared a route.
Yep.
So what was I even up to? I was at 25 here. 30, 35.
I think you have to 45.
45. So 50, 55, and then I guess I'm out.
Yep.
But that means it can't bite you all, so.
This scout will go, and it. These two are not trying to race. They're trying to make you all. Oh, they've got plenty of range. Yeah. So they're intelligent creatures. They see 2 heavily armored people, 3 heavily armored people. No, 2, and Noble 6 being kind of. They're shooting at Veerheis. Getting a 19 and a 7 to hit.
The
It was
19
a
will
attacks at
definitely.
you. What's that?
So yeah, the 19 will definitely hit. Yeah, I got a 13.
Do you have
Okay.
shield? Oh, but no, even with a. Yeah, never mind. If you had 13, it still wouldn't get you there.
Fortunately, that one only deals 4 piercing damage to you.
Okay then.
And then it will move.
Oh, shield must be Battlesmith.
And it will try to make. It does. It is able to leap to the barge. That is 5, 25. It will go 30. And now it's your turn, Veerheis.
Okay. If I remember right.
Oh,
it's a
hold on. You went through 2 different. Before we do anything, sorry. You went through 3 and 5 also. I need to see if anything else happened. So when Colby or Aaron, when you went through number 3, nothing happened, but you do notice that it is full of an array of weapons. Pretty much any mundane weapon a person could think of. And then you are also on 5. Okay, you're not. So you just landed on 5. So nothing's happened yet, but you are able to look around and see that it is full of potions and concoctions and different alchemy supplies and whatnot, and it is extremely cramped. To make it through or to move around on this on your next turn, you will need to make a dexterity save. Or you might risk knocking some stuff over, and who knows what might happen.
It'll be like that room all over again.
Well, this barge is gone.
And I can't help but notice that it looks like 4 has fireworks on it. So
yeah, it will be it'll be an acrobatics save that you will end up making. Or if you want to go through with it, you could also turn around and try to go a different way. But I wanted to. Each barge is different.
Has its own thing.
Yeah. So. Oh, and I'll tell you guys this too, as this person got on here, you hear when you look over, because you were being shot at. The person on the barge looks kind of like a fortune teller, and she loudly asks for a donation as the person jumps on there. Roll a d4. On evens, this woman gives a donation. On odds, she does not. Odds, no donation. All right. So now it's your turn, Beerheis.
Oh. Okay. And if I remember right, it's a full action to summon the cannon, right? Pretty sure.
I don't know.
Next time we should definitely remember to summon it before we jump through a portal.
Right, yeah. I don't think about it.
That's just details.
I mean, it lasts for an hour, so 6 seconds
Yeah.
before we do anything is not a bad plan.
Okay. And I'm going to be doing... Force cannon.
If you shoot at the person on the barge, you'll knock them into the water.
That's true, right? I was thinking I might shoot that one because I think that's the one that shot at me. So
You might also consider the version that you can like carry on you, because it's not going to be able to get across the barges.
Oh, just because it has such a low movement, yeah. I mean, it has such a long range. I don't know if I really need to.
But then you lose it when we get off this map. If you put it on your shoulder,
yeah, just carry it around and yeah. So does a 19 hit the
Oh, which one are you aiming for?
archer lady? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, definitely. 19 hits. Spate. And that will bloody her. And are you going to move?
I guess I probably should. I'm assuming the swimming speed is it less than move speed?
Yes, it's half, if I remember correct. Well, actually, it might be even worse than that.
Because even though I lived in a swamp, I don't think I really have any special swimming abilities.
Swim speed. That's not the official ruling. That's somebody asking about it. Yeah, so it's half your walking speed.
Okay.
Yeah, just half your
Whereas
walking.
yeah. Whereas difficult terrain is
Difficult terrain is
it's 10 feet a square instead of 5.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing as halving your speed, except except all the squares that aren't difficult terrain don't count. So when you jump over something, like like
Yeah.
like rather than this taking
Taking 10 and then 20.
it would have taken. You're leaving
15.
a square. Every time you leave a square that is marked difficult terrain, it takes an extra feet of movement.
Yeah.
But this would be actually 15 feet, whereas if you were swimming, it would be 20.
Okay. So probably not worth it.
Yeah, because you only this square is difficult terrain moving, but if you were swimming, both of these squares would be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That would be
So that was 10 feet.
okay, and then
And
this
then
would
with
be
here, that's now 20 feet.
okay.
And
And getting to the other boat would be
15 more feet.
another. I think my move speed is only 30. So I guess I'll just hang out here.
Okay.
I don't know if I should stop next to the snake, but yeah, I guess I'll just take it. Hang out here. This is where I am now.
Oh, I guess that would also mean that this girl was back here because I forgot about the difficult terrain.
Oh, right.
So that gets you there. Anything else you want to do on your turn? All right. Noble 6.
Was that all the movement you had?
Yes.
Oh, crap. You're going to be in a real bad spot next turn. Do you maybe want to stop 5 feet before that?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to change my mind or not, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I thought of
you're-
it right as I moved there, and then
Only CJ might remember this, but in my head, it just went, barja, 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 snake, snake.
No, I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember the Badger video? They used to
No.
play it on Sundays.
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to send you the Badger video. Okay.
Maybe if I saw it, I would remember it, but no, I don't. But Noble 6, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So I only have half my move speed across the barge,
Yes.
which is only 25 feet. So
and I guess if you don't do any actions, you could dash, but yeah.
Yes. So that would be 10 feet, 15, 20. You could get here with
Okay.
it and then have an action. And
I was thinking of dashing to the next one.
whoops. We're going to add this, and it's just going to be on initiative count 0 because I forgot to have it roll initiative. But yeah, if you want to dash to the next boat, you absolutely can. So that gives you, but if you're making the decision to dash, that technically gives you 50 feet of movement. So you could do 10. That's a 20. Right. So 10. That's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You're at 35 here.
And that would be
45.
45. And jumping across would get you to 50.
well, I'm jumping across then.
If I'm doing the math right. Is that a person you landed on though?
Maybe
Yeah, you could probably land it next to the person. Like
Yeah,
to
you can
the
land
left
next to
there.
the person. You can't be
we will land
can't share
next to the
share space.
person.
Just land on top of the person.
Well, things happened.
Do you
Yeah, I know. I was to say that'd be very indicative of a chaotic
also
barge.
also
chase.
remember that the barge you just landed on is full
Oh,
of stuff.
right. Possibly chemical fire. I mean, you never know.
Okay.
Things happened.
Anything else
Right.
you want to do with your turn.
Turn.
Do you have a bonus action?
Do you have any
there?
bonus actions? Or, yeah. Like raging? Or
I
is that
thought
a full
about it. I thought about raging, but yeah, I'll go ahead and rage just so I can have.
Does that grant you any bonuses to movement or anything?
I think I thought it was.
Going at like a saving throw or something? But...
I just don't want you to waste a rage if you don't need to.
I
Well,
thought
I was thinking if they
Yeah.
shot at him, doesn't rage reduce arrow damage or something?
Yeah,
Nothing
it does
would,
reduce
I guess.
damage. But at least for now, the archers seem to be focusing on you, Beer Heis.
This
You look
is
at
true.
least armored, and they are
I'm
not dumb creatures. In fact,
popular
they're
rogue target.
probably pretty intelligent.
No, I'm not reading anything. I thought it gave me something with advantage,
Oh. But
Okay.
not really.
but I'm not. I don't remember.
So next scout's turn, it will. How far longbow range? 150. Yep. It's aiming at you again, Vierheis.
Of course.
Getting an 18 and a crit to hit,
Oh gosh.
dealing
Yep,
a
those
total
both hit.
of 19 damage.
That's exactly how much health I have. I'm at 0 HP now.
And then this one will also move. Oh, no, it will need to make a string. It passes. So it is here as well. Then it's this scout's turn. It doesn't care about attacking you. Is this one yet? So it will need to make a string. It crit fails and is in the water. Does anything
Swarm of
else happen
snakes.
to it besides being in the water? Nope, it's just in the water. Okay.
Does everybody that gets on the number 2 barge have to make a donation to the
Nope,
Mystic Lady?
they don't.
Oh.
It's a choice to make it. But when you guys rolled that the first one didn't make it, I'm just ruling that none of them do.
Oh, okay.
The next one needs to. Oh, this guy would still have movement because it's going to use its action to dash. So that was. It jumped in the water, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Make it about here. This one will dash as well and try to make it to the barge. It does succeed. 15, 20, 25. It's going to try and jump to the next one too. Also succeeding. So 25,
Jumps off its
30,
friend's head.
35, 40, 45. But it doesn't have enough movement to jump to the next one. Then this one. Is this a real thing? Oh, I rolled 3 17s in a row on strength saves or athletics, whatever it is. But this should not be a scout. We're going to roll it differently. It rolls even better. Of course it does. 10, 20, 25.
That's not the Eldritch guy that disappeared.
No.
Oh,
There were 4 scout-looking people and 1 cultist-looking person. Plus
okay.
the purple.
And then also the
Yeah. So 25,
Gotcha.
30, 35, 40. And he's gonna come here as well. Oh, that's right. What is this boat? I forgot to check. It's number 4.
Explosive.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Roll, Colby or Errant. It was your idea to yell out to stop these guys. Roll a basically a luck check on a whatever dice you choose. On an even number, this person tries to help you out. On an odd number, they do not. They do not. Hey, at least if it makes you
At least
feel
they're
any
not
better,
attacking.
if it makes you feel any better, boat 4, this is what it says. As an action, a character can use the fireworks to create a fire hazard for a pursuing creature. Any creature entering this barge must make a DC 13 dexterity save. You could also use the fireworks to fire them at people, but it specifically says the operatives don't think to do this. So I was basically having it see if the merchant wanted to waste their wares or not to help you, and they don't. But at least they're not doing anything extra to
Yeah, they're
attack.
not attacking us. So
Yeah.
there's that.
So now it's the snake's turn. Wait,
It
did
eats
George
your
go?
Isis body.
I didn't roll for George's initiative, did I?
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I kept waiting for George to go. I was like, when does George go? But yeah.
We're going to put him at initiative 1 before the snake. Sorry. That's my bad, guys. I didn't remember to roll for him. So what do you guys want George to do?
Well, George is going to say beer heist. And give him a little bit of a touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. So he could
Stabilize me or something.
like lay on hands and roll and come up and then jump into the water and keep going with his 60
Yeah.
feet of movement.
Okay. I don't know how to. We'll probably have to subtract the overland movement from his swim movement. Does that seem like a fair thing to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes 5, 10, 15. He will. What would you like him to do on Fear Heist? Would you like him to lay on hands? Would you like him to cure wounds?
I'm thinking lay on hands.
What does he have? Anything else? No. So he can cure wounds or lay on hands.
I'm thinking lay on hands and just save like 2 points and just dump the rest.
Okay. So that brings him down to 2. And Veerheis, you now have 13 HP.
And actually,
Oh.
I think he would retain more movement speed by just like reaching up out of the water and then just going around. Because if
Or
that's
under,
difficult
or, yeah.
terrain, he's gonna.
So he was here.
But going
So he would
around be any shorter.
he would go. I don't know if he could. I don't think he could reach on top of the barge from.
From the water.
Like if Veerheist was leaning over the edge, to like give him that high five or whatever, probably. But when Veerheist went down, he collapsed. So you'd have to kind of
So just be
reach over and down. And I don't know if George could just do that, like maintaining swim speed.
Wait, do these barges even have walls, or is that stuff sticking out part of the flotation?
I mean, they've got like. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe they don't have walls. Maybe you could do that. So that'd be 15. So to get here would be 35 basically with difficult terrain. If he went around with a swim speed, it'd be about the same, just wherever you want him to end up.
And yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're wanting him to cut over
And
this
if
way,
he goes
then
around this way,
yeah.
he's got to go by the snake. It's up to you guys, though. Whatever you'd like him to do.
Because yeah, I don't know which way you'd want him to go.
But yeah, he could basically end up anywhere from about here to here would cost 35. Anywhere my arrow is touching would cost about 35 feet of movement.
So,
Or I guess technically over here could be 35 as well. Or
if you went around the other way,
yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think maybe going up that side. Is this outhouse on the left or the right?
We're going to say in the center.
Oh. Well,
this-
probably still
this
makes more sense to go to the left.
This is basically a race to the other side.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I would just say heal and then just all the speed down the side.
the complete side of the border.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 35. And he has a speed of 60, so 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Also, somebody's going to need to text him and let him know that manta ray cloak did come in handy.
oh yeah,
Because you guys were so sure it was useless. Okay, now it's the snake's turn. What does it say anything about the snake's intentions?
seemed like it just wanted to eat stuff off the boat.
Snakes.
Guess we could throw out some food and distract it.
Nope. So Veerheist, you wake up, but you don't stand up yet. It's not your turn. So the snake
Yeah.
still thinks you're dead. It will come over and attack level 6.
It wouldn't attack
Getting
any
a
of those
21
merchants who
hit.
are right there.
What's that?
I said it wouldn't attack any of those merchants who are right there.
See, that's what I thought as well, but it literally says the snake follows the person barge to barge using its swimming speed. So you guys must have done something to piss the snake off somehow. I don't know.
This is a very
Just
vengeful
doing
snake.
what it says. But it gets a 21 to hit on you, Noble 6.
Oh, that'll hit.
Dealing 6 piercing damage, and then make a con save. You pass, so you take 2 poison damage.
Doesn't he have resistance to poison damage?
But I'm
a
not ranged.
A dwarf, I think, does have resistance to poison damage.
Oh, just in
So you'll
general.
take 1 poison damage. And Errant, it is back to your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just going to keep going. What kind of roll am I making here?
Oh yeah, you're on that boat. You need to make
Oh right, yes.
acrobatics, was it?
They're equally bad.
Yes. DC 13 acrobatics check.
Good chance this doesn't work. Is there anything more effective? Is there anything metal on?
Fireworks boat.
Oh yeah, on the fireworks boat, especially on either of the opponents.
Let me see. The cultist looking fellow seems to be wearing leather, but he does have a dagger. The scout looking people also seem to be wearing leather and have short swords, long bows. The long bows are made of wood and string.
Yeah. The swords and the dagger.
The boat itself, I'm assuming there would be some metal on there. Probably that
Maybe.
chest.
Yes, yeah, that
Has
box thing.
some
Maybe.
metal on it, but it's mostly
Oh.
wood.
And it's definitely gonna kill that person. That's like a box of fireworks. There's no way that doesn't kill them.
Probably.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Well, if you close your eyes,
Then your deity won't realize that you killed something.
I mean, honestly, the deity doesn't know enough to care, probably. but Errant would care. All right, I'm just gonna make
But
this
Errant,
this acrobatics check and fall on my face. Can I like move at half so I don't fall prone or something?
I mean, you're moving at half anyway because it's difficult terrain. Yep. You knock some stuff over. Roll a d4. A 4.
You die immediately.
Make a Constitution save of 13 again. Nothing happens. Yay.
There you go.
Do I
So now
still
you-
get to move?
Yep, you get to move at half speed. Difficult terrain.
So
Could he have
Yeah.
yelled out to the fireworks guy? and said, "Hey, look out," or something, like, would that have kept him, like, he could have, like, jumped off the boat or
15.
something? Yeah.
20.
I'm gonna say we maybe could have made a persuasion check, but I'm counting that first thing he yelled out as, "Hey, they're attacking,"
30.
as the ability for them to care.
35.
Right.
And that guy,
So he probably wouldn't not
yeah,
necessarily
we
listen.
rolled a luck check, and that guy didn't care.
50.
So he probably would have just ignored the
So
warning.
Yeah.
60 puts me to here if I dash.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Good. There we go.
And I guess that's all I can do.
Okay. This scout's turn. She doesn't notice that Vierheis is back up yet either. So she will attack level 6. Getting a 23 and a 10 to hit.
23 will hit.
Dealing 8 piercing damage.
That's rude.
Then she will move.
Can we roll again with advantage to see if these people help us now that they're just shooting arrows?
Well, they're not shooting at them.
It's not their problem that they're shooting at strangers.
I mean, I would assume that every miss is going to be real close.
It's damaging their wares and everything.
5, 10 to there. 15, 20, 25. And that's as far as she can go. Vierheis, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, I forgot I have this, but since it's part of the timepiece of travel, I'm guessing it counts as using one of the spells that would cause it to do something wacky.
No, well, we didn't.
Oh.
It's not attached to the orrery that would release the slot. But what it says is, as long as it's incomplete, the abilities will could behave strangely.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
seems less dangerous than some of the others, but it still has a chance of going.
Yeah,
wrong.
I think the bigger one was the actual, like, teleporting one, like, teleporting somewhere else in the world
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Longstrider would not be.
It wouldn't.
That.
It would probably not be super risky. Probably.
Could do that. Let's see. Guess Chill Touch only really does more against undead or whatever, doesn't it?
Does Chill Touch do more against undead?
According to the description.
It
anyways.
gives them, I think, disadvantage on attacks against you,
Yeah.
but it stops.
Healing.
Yeah, it
is the
stops
big
healing
thing.
on other creatures.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah.
that. I just didn't know it did more on undead. That's interesting.
I mean, I would say you could use your action to dash and use your bonus action to fire the cannon and keep knocking people off boats.
True. Well, I was wondering if the force cannon could ignite something on the fireworks barge, or
Put the force cannon description in the. in
I mean,
chat.
it's force damage. I wouldn't.
That's
think
kind of what I
so.
was thinking as well.
yeah,
but
it's force damage. I don't know if it impacted
I would-
something.
with force damage, I would probably say no.
Trying to find the description. I don't even know. Maybe if I. Nope, that doesn't do that. Or never mind. Yeah, there's a description there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. If it was the flamethrower one, definitely.
Although it doesn't have the range to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyways. So if I'm dashing, how far can I make it?
Total of 50 feet.
Or, well, see, I have 30 move speed normally.
Oh, then 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were a small creature and had smaller things.
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, his move speed's 30, but yeah. I think he's like right at the tail end of being medium or small. So,
Yep, move speed
see,
30. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You could probably make it here, I think, if I did my math right. You could make it to the
Okay.
corner of this other boat.
At least if you get that close, I can healing word you if you go down again.
Oh. I forgot. You
Oh,
guys
I was just about.
you
Yeah,
guys
the
keep
barge is moving.
going through barges. I forgot to move them, but also I forgot to tell you what's on them.
Oh, right.
So we're gonna roll a d8, 3. So this one would have moved, and it would have moved 3 spaces.
Which direction?
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna call it this way so that you can still make it.
Right.
Because I should have done
Also,
it. I should have done it at the beginning, and I didn't. So that's on me. So I'll make it so it doesn't hurt you guys too bad. But yes, boat 6. I missed this with Errant. But let's be real, it probably wouldn't have mattered. This is a food cart. And no, boat. Yeah, boat 6. It's a food cart. It has customers eating on it, and they don't like being disturbed. So as you come on there,
didn't mean to
oh,
click that. My bad.
you're good. So where are you? You're right there. So as you come on there, they are going to throw hot noodles at you.
Ah. Also, I just realized I should be rolling a dex save for that other boat, though, right?
Oh yes, yes you should.
That's what I was trying to get. Was I did it wrong.
You just pass. 13 is the DC.
Oh, great.
So you don't knock anything over.
Okay, but now I'm getting hot noodles thrown at me, so
Does an 11 hit you?
it does not.
Then the hot noodles miss.
Okay then. Oh,
Noble
and
6.
also
Oh.
I was going to use my Eldritch Cannon.
Oh yeah, go for it. Sorry. Who are you shooting at?
Let's see. Eldritch Cannon.
Oh my.
Well, I'm going to shoot that guy then.
Is that who you would have normally shot at?
Actually, I would have shot at the bloodied one. That was probably who I was going to shoot at.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say, that was a bunch of dice.
You crit. So
All right. Get a crit card. Not that I need it.
deck for players. Deal 1, 2, Fear Heist. And that is magic?
Force damage. Yeah, it's I'm guessing. I would say it is definitely
Maximum damage.
okay.
So
That's 32 points of damage.
32?
Because it's a crit, so it's rolling twice.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
You turn them into a mist.
Yeah.
Yep. That
Yeah.
one gets completely obliterated.
Boop.
Too bad it isn't like an AoE damage or something.
Maybe you hit them so hard they knock over the person behind them into the water.
Well, the person behind them is already in the water. They missed their
Yeah.
strength save.
They just get covered.
Oh, I
in
didn't see
blood.
the new angle.
If only the
Okay.
exploding body could ignite the fireworks or something.
I don't think there's anything hot inside of the body that would set fireworks
No,
off.
not even whatever creature they are. I'm guessing they're just human.
They're just humans.
The only one that was weird was the
The only one that was weird was the
Tentacle
one
thing.
that disappeared.
yeah. Okay, I guess yep. That's all I can do.
Okay. Now, Noble 6, it's your turn.
Okay. So I got a stupid snake right behind me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I either waste my time to attack it or give an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Or disengage but lose the dash.
Yes.
And you will have to roll a dex whatever to was it a dexterity save or was it an acrobatics
Dex-
check?
Acrobatics.
Oh, okay. I did dexterity save. I did that wrong.
Yeah, I gone.
Well, it's too late now.
Okay. Anyways.
I gone. Okay, we're gonna move. So if I
Okay. First things first. Roll that acrobatics check.
First things first.
hope I do all right, I get a +7. Oh, that's athletics. Acrobatics.
You do not knock anything over.
Pretty
Yeah.
agile for a dwarf.
Yeah. So you can move at half speed across the barge, but do so freely.
So if I move, so that'd be what?
You would go
So-
5'10".
So there's 10 or 10.
10, 15.
Does over the water count as normal or rough terrain?
It's normal. You're jumping across it, so nothing's really
So it's-
slowing you down there.
So it's 10, 15, 25.
Or no, it wouldn't be 20,
Yeah, you would go 5'10",
15, or no.
15, 20. So you can make it to the corner here with 20. Are you dashing or disengaging?
I'm dashing.
Okay. The snake will get an opportunity attack against you,
Oh, I know.
getting a 10 to hit.
Oh, I will not hit.
Okay.
Not a 25 or whatever.
Nope.
So now we can do that all over again.
Because it does have a +6 to attack.
Oh, gosh.
All right, now we get to go to round 2.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah, we're gonna go to round 2 of this. Anyways,
Oh, did I say whatever? Yeah, I didn't say what boat 8 was, but if you want to
Oh,
go that
no.
way, you can.
so, so if I'm thinking this right, so that'd be So if we count this as double, so that's 10, 20.
So you're at this corner and you were at 25. So we'll basically start from 0. So yeah, it would be 10, 20. Yeah, you would just be able to move 2 squares essentially.
That's what I thought. Next round.
Yep. Okay. You, however, are on this boat as well, and they're going to throw hot soup at you.
Oh, I'm going to spin their soup.
Getting a 6 to hit.
Oh, that was not it.
These people are terrible at throwing soup.
But they might get spit in their eyes.
Oh, you surprised them. They weren't expect. That's why they're angry. They weren't expecting this.
Yeah, no, they weren't expecting to have to throw their soup at anyone.
Yep. So it can reach Noble 6.
Of course it can.
I said Noble 6. I meant your heist.
Yeah.
Getting a 23 and a 6 to hit.
Well, one of them hits. 23
7 damage.
7. Okay.
Then 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it can try and jump across. It succeeds.
Did it wrong.
Then it's this scout's turn, which is in the water. So 5, 10. Actually, we'll do 5, 10. 15, 20. Nope. It cannot. If it goes this way, it can make it there. Okay. The next one is going to try and jump. Getting a crit success. So makes it across, no problem. Was 5, 10. What was it? 15 feet. 20. Come on. It needs to get attacked. Getting a 7, so it does not hit. 20, 25. That's 10 feet. 30, 35. 45. Am I doing this right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So yeah, it is equal with Errant. This guy will.
So are we essentially trying to get the whole team across, or is it literally just the first people across?
You gather that both groups of people are trying to make it to the Maverick. It stands to reason that whoever gets there first will likely have a much better shot at the MacGuffin. You know that the Mind Flayer teleported out on its own and is probably already trying other portals.
Although there would be people on the Maverick that would violently oppose anybody.
Maybe. It all depends on how stealthy you can be, or how
that's true,
or how negotiable you could be.
Mind Flayer might have tricks up
Yeah.
sleeve for that.
This guy,
Of course. Yep. Okay.
yeah, he is able to make it. 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He is here as well. George's turn. I'm assuming you want him to dash all the way to
Sure. Swim
the
dash.
shore. That would get him 45 feet. And 60 feet there. Is that what you guys would like, or what are we looking for here?
So does he have enough? Does he have enough to get over there and not use a dash?
Uh, if he uses just his swim speed, he could get here because he's got a 60-foot swim speed, but he'd still be in the water.
So he can't really do any actions in the water.
He could, no,
Oh, some
he
magic
can,
maybe.
but there are, like if he swings with his sword, you're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, I
Stuff
was just
like
thinking he
that.
could Eldritch Blast that wizard.
Okay. So he could get here, or he could land on the shore.
I would say land because that also probably helps get me out of the way.
Going to the land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'll
Okay.
be at a lower angle and he can kind of shoot over my head. Because I
Yeah.
think popping this wizard-looking guy wouldn't be bad.
Okay. Yeah. So on the land, he no longer has 60-foot movement speed. He's back to 30. So he has now used up all of his movement.
Oh, could he just hop up further down then? Like here?
Sure.
Cool.
Getting a 15 to hit. Would he have done anything else?
Does he have?
I would think Eldritch Blast.
Well, like yeah, other than Eldritch, like Hex or anything.
Isn't one of them a bonus action?
Oh, yeah, Hex lasts for like what, an hour?
Yeah.
And he can just keep moving it? Yeah. Hex then Eldritch Blast.
So Warlock. Would he use this Hex Blade Curse or the Warlock Hex?
The Warlock Hex, because the Hexblade Curse isn't movable like that.
Gotcha. So he's hexed. He gets a 15 to hit, which does hit. And that'd be 6 and 8 total damage. Okay. That's everything from him. The snake's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's coming for you, Veerheis, but it's not close enough yet. It had to go under the barge swimming,
Yeah.
and that's difficult terrain for it. So
It
Aaron,
smells blood.
your turn.
Aaron Colby, I think. Yeah, not Aaron.
I really thought this map would go quicker. Actually, I'm really glad that you didn't do anything yet. Let's roll a d8.
All right, yeah, let's say the barges.
Let's roll a d4. 3.
Like barge 6 again. Oh my gosh.
Whoops, I don't want to move the map. What layer is this thing on?
Oh,
Sorry,
that was the
guys.
whole map.
Everything.
I've done that once or twice.
Tsunami.
I mean, it's got to be map or object. Because
No, I got it deleted.
Okay.
But it was 4 spaces over. So we'll now make it close to where we'll just have it go back. Oops, I don't want to do that. Come back here. One, two, three. Yeah. So that's where you guys are now. And now it's your turn, Errant.
All right. I am going to be a huge jerk. Step onto the land. Over 1. Over 2. Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Always. Always.
Constitution.
This could theoretically do 12 damage. And even if it hits both of them, it's only going to do 2.
Gosh.
Did it work?
I don't see anything.
Well, that's really frustrating. Why are my checks not working? The initiative didn't work either. That's frustrating. That's okay. Con save. He passes. Con save. She does not. Okay. Anything else?
You know, spiritual weapons like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, let me double check that, Dur. Nope, it's not. It's 1 minute. Oh, my fiery tentacle from Fandelver was 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Nah, that'll be it then.
Okay. Veerheis.
Okay. If I'm holding the Eldritch Cannon as a gun, does it still have HP or?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. But anyways,
I don't think anyone would target it,
I was gonna say yeah. I was
but
just
I
curious.
think for practical purposes it would still have HP.
Okay, so if I um, what do I want to do? Oh, did you say what the Barge 8 had on it or what it was?
Oh, no. Are you on Barge 8?
No, I was just if I since I think Aaron already moved across it, we would know.
Yeah, you would know where. Oh, here we go. It's full of flowers.
Oh. So if you have an allergy, then it could be dangerous.
Or the florist might be angry if you end up stomping on his flowers.
Oh, that could be, So if my normal movement is 30, can I make it over to this one?
Where were you?
Oh, I'm right here.
You were here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh, okay, so I can make it just to the corner.
Yep.
Because I'm guessing if I stay on this barge, they keep throwing hot noodles at me.
And yeah, make a dexterity save.
Right. Thing will open. Yeah, come on. See if that works. Nope.
Once again, you meet it exactly.
Oh, okay then.
However, you can continue moving if you want to, but I'm going to have to run to the restroom. Just give me like 1 minute and I'll be right back.
All right. I'll do a restroom break too then.
I'll sit in my chair.
So while we're waiting, I have been thinking about party names, and finally something started to move in my head. And since we are based out of Tressendar Manor, I feel like we could use the word mannered in our like party name, like the ill-mannered or something.
Ill-mannered.
Probably the ill-mannered something, since that seems to be the style. But
I mean, befitting.
the ill-mannered lords.
Well,
All right, I am back.
Okay. And let's see what okay. I'm going to
Who are you Eldridge blasting?
I was deciding. I'll aim for this guy.
Okay.
But
12 does not hit.
I didn't think so. Let me try my cannon.
.22 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
9. That leaves him bloodied. right. Is that everything for you, Veerheis?
Yeah, that'll be everything.
All right. Noble 6.
Oh, I've been prepared for this. So I'm going to start off my turn
Mhm.
with a jump.
All right.
I'm going to do it. Jump that boat to that one.
That's 15 feet. And make a dexterity saving throw. You pass. Continue on.
So then we'll go this way.
Mm-hmm. 25.
Then and then that person, the one that's not bloody,
Mm-hmm.
is getting a big old javelin to the back of the head.
Yep, that'll hit. Oh,
That
60.
all in my turn.
That leaves her bloody. And that'll end your turn, he said.
Yeah.
It is this one's turn. What can she hit? She can hit Veerheis.
Of course.
Getting a 9 and
Poor
a 6 to
Veerheis.
hit.
9 and 6 both miss.
Can she get closer? She can. 5, 10, 15. Come on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is right there.
She
Then
get hot noodles thrown at her.
this one's turn. This one will dash. So, oh yes, you are right. She does get hot noodles thrown at her. Hitting, critting on them. 1d6, so 2d6 plus 2.
Critical hot noodle throw.
Dealing max damage.
How?
I don't know.
Did Veerheis just get dropped by critical
No.
noodle?
No,
No,
the
it was
scout, the scout did.
Oh,
the archer
fantastic.
lady. Just got nailed with hot noodles. Man, that is unfortunate for her.
The hot noodles hit her in the eyes. She's
I
like,
know, right?
then she slips and falls and bangs her head.
Yeah. Tips over a vat of boiling.
It must have been fresh out of the oven.
Right. Very dangerous noodles.
So then this other one's going to dash. She is able to make it there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll get hot noodles thrown at her. Missing. 30. Oops. 30. Go to the side. 30, 35. 40, 45. 50. That's as far as she can go. And she dashed, so that's all. This one will come out of the water and will attack Errant twice, getting a 22 and a 6 to hit.
The 22 hits.
4 piercing damage.
All right.
Then the cult fanatic will also come out of the water and I should have done this a long time ago, probably. He will cast Spiritual Weapon. Whoops, I didn't mean to do attack. I just want to get a weapon in there. Because I don't really have anything prepared, we're going to say that this wild boar is a spiritual weapon.
That works.
And what I wanted to do was this. So it does make an attack. And we'll go back to that one, getting a 14 to hit.
Clangs off the shield.
All right. And that will... Oh, I should mark his spells off. He does not have spiritual weapon.
I just look at him and go, "You're going to wish you had saved that for some healing."
And now it's George's turn.
And now George can close and get flanking.
Okay.
True.
And he's already hexed, and he can roll 3d20s.
3d20s. On longsword one-handed, I'm assuming.
Yep.
We're going to do the first one with advantage. And then the next one at normal. So the 25 will hit. Do you want him to smite or anything?
He's already bloodied, and he's a caster. I think I'll wait, because I'll probably Word of Radiance on my turn.
Okay.
Or I'll just smack him, because I'll have advantage too.
Dealing 9 slashing damage and 6 hex damage. This guy is looking real bad.
I'm shocked he's still up. That
Well,
means he
he's
has
looking-
more health than I do.
He's tough
He's
for a
looking.
caster.
He's looking about 1 good.
Need to
Yeah,
flick a
9 and
pebble.
6. He had 16 health, and that dealt 15 damage. If only your Word of Radiance had hit the first time.
It mechanically, like, it should do way better than it does.
Right.
So that's George's turn. Snake's turn.
Crazy snake. What did you?
5, 10, 15, 20. It can get to Veerheis.
Oh no. Dang it.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You're not going to like this.
Yep, probably not.
6 piercing damage. And roll a con save.
Well, I'm already at 0 with the 6 damage.
Oh.
No, if the
Well, the
guessing-
poison damage would have dealt 11.
Oh gosh. Well, out of curiosity, oh gosh,
You would have passed, so no poison damage.
or half poison damage.
Oh, yeah, half poison damage. So 6.
So I still would have.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you're
well.
down. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Negative
Aaron.
6.
it is your turn.
All right. So did Veerheis just go down again?
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, we know this guy's in very bad shape. I'm going to go ahead and smack the guy next to me, and then reevaluate.
Which guy next to you?
The one I
guy.
have flanking.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And you get a critical hit card.
I think this is my first crit card, and he has 1 health.
Yes, he does.
Jeez.
But,
Please
you
be
know-
like AoE or cleave or something.
Right.
Critical hit deck 4 players. Deal 1 card to Errant. Deal. Throw that bad boy on the table.
Did it drop on the right layer?
Yeah, I don't see it on there at all.
I'm not seeing it.
Like if you click and drag it out, is that what you have to do, guys?
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I usually did.
I've never had one.
Yeah, I think you click and drag it to there it is.
There you go.
And that is
Maximum damage.
no, you did.
Wait, bash the nose?
Yeah, that was Morningstar piercing.
Oh, yep.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, none of those. Oh, Magical Barrage would have been great. But I have nothing to get that with, so. All right.
So maximum damage. And we'll get that off the thing. So how much damage do you do to this guy?
18.
18.
17 overkill.
Oh, gosh.
Bloop.
Can I
He's
cleave
dead.
and take out the other one?
You know what? I'll allow you to cleave.
Because it's 11:05.
That's yeah. That's how
Part of
much damage? You did 18.
Yeah.
It's got 9 left, so yeah, it's gone. Boom. Boom.
All right, and then I'll drop Healing Word on Beerheis.
For how much?
Suppose I should actually like roll that.
Yes.
Man,
5 healing for you.
minimum
guys.
healing. I am just setting you up to die again immediately.
Yeah, no, that snake is gonna.
You're gonna have to
Hey.
disengage.
He's not
Yeah.
worn. He's not used or thrown a single death saving throw. That's a win, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but man, I'm just thinking this is the resource burning fight, and there's a mind flayer waiting for us.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not to mention all the Dran people.
We might have to also. Yeah. Oh, so I guess it's my turn now, right? Can I point blank Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it is your turn. My bad.
You'll have
can-
disadvantage.
Oh,
you
really?
can- Yeah, you'll have disadvantage on the.
If you disengage, you should still have enough movement to make it to shore, and you can use your bonus action to shoot it with the Eldritch Cannon when you move away.
This is true. Yeah, I'll just so when I disengage, then how much move speed would I have after that?
Um, 30. Disengage would be your action.
Oh,
you
okay,
have
it's an
your-
action. Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
then you would have your
10.
full movement and a bonus action.
And then do I roll something to jump to shore or?
Nope.
You said
can
10
jump-
feet or less would be fine, right?
Yeah, 10 feet or less is fine. So you're still in the water, but then it just takes. So you would do 5. You were here. So
I was
5,
here,
10,
so it'd be 10.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it to shore.
Okay, cool. Cannon. Technically, I'm holding it. I just putting it
Yeah.
next to me so I can
Yeah,
collect
that's
the scepter. Okay, and then
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you did that.
oh
You're
yes,
hitting the snake.
yeah, I probably should. I'll aim at the snake.
Okay.
Well, snake's already in the water. If you hit
Oh, I'll
this
say,
one
can it?
or
I'll see. Can the
this
snake
one,
get to me when I'm here, or?
Yes.
it can, but you've also got backup now.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, can I aim at this one? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you might kill her, and you'll definitely knock her off the boat and make
Yeah.
her get back up again.
Yep.
Okay.
Kill her. She had 2 life.
With assistance from Hot Noodles.
Does he have any movement left?
No.
Okay.
Noble 6. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
What am I going to do? I'm going to do what any great person would do. And someone's getting a great axe to the face.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
And you bloody her. That it?
I think I should try and make a run for it or stay there.
I'll say this. She's the only one left from their group. So if you kill her, you're no longer in a race to get to the door. There is still a snake, though, that
Yeah.
would pose problems.
That's what I was thinking. Like, she's there plus snake.
Well, it also seems like the portal transported all of us at once, right?
Yes.
So if you took her out, then head over to the shore, George can hit it on his turn and we're just gone.
True.
This frickin' snake.
I know, right?
So I'll just wait here till you guys kill it. And kill the snake for me too. That'd be great.
So that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. She will go now. Getting a crit fail to hit and a 15 to hit.
Without
Yeah,
it.
The
It dies.
15 hits.
Yeah.
8 piercing damage.
That's rude.
Maybe you should have raged. I'm sorry.
I'll try to be helpful.
George's turn.
Well, you're sort of George.
But what do you
wait,
guys
but-
want to do?
What do we think?
Eldritch.
George would do?
Oh,
Her or the snake?
for some reason I thought he had his turn first. I would think her.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you want him to move Hex to her?
Yeah, ain't no reason not to. Don't hurt nobody. Costs nothing. Grows the economy.
And
Jeez.
no.
Well, never mind.
But that's okay, because Noble, well... Yeah, we'll still have 2 attacks before you can even get over here, so... There's no reason to worry about it.
So the snake...
It's going to continue to be a jerk.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Would the snake also go after the bad guys?
Apparently not, for some reason.
You know what? Actually, it probably... Well, first of all, you guys have always been...
Yeah, we've been closer this whole time, except for
The whole
now. I
time.
think. This is the only time that
I'm more perplexed why it just left. It's so hostile that it has chased us, but it left all the merchants and customers alone.
merchants have some special scent on them. That
Snake
keeps it-
repellent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Only
literally
the ender
says
hoppers.
the barge contains nothing of note, but the first creature to cross it attracts the attention of a giant poisonous snake in the water. The snake surges onto the barge to attack and uses its swimming speed to follow the creature from barge to barge. So I don't know what you did to it, but
Wait, so it's all. Does that mean it only pursues the first person it encounters, or?
maybe. But I haven't. I've just been doing it as whoever was crossing
yeah,
the barge.
what makes sense?
But that is a good point. This is definitely closer. It will probably attack it. Getting a 14 to hit, which does hit. Dealing, it might kill it depending on the con save. No, even if it saves, it's going to kill it. So that one's gone.
Okay.
Errant, it is your turn.
All right. So everything's dead but the snake.
Yeah.
And the snake's not really hurt. Has anyone hit it?
No,
I don't think anybody's yet done
it
anything
is
to it.
full health.
I don't feel like we're going to do enough to it to get rid of it before we're going to leave. So
Yeah.
where is the portal?
Somewhere.
We'll say we're going to use this merchant as the portal door. We're going to say right here.
Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3.
Noble 6 close enough to be pulled through, or?
What I would say is, so no one else is going to get to go before we can all get over here. I'll go ahead and heal myself. I'll try and heal you when we get out, but then you go ahead and ready an action. And when Noble 6 gets over here, you hit the portal and get us all out.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop a Cure Wounds on myself because I'm hurting.
All right.
And now I'm not.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to get that slot back.
Okay. Vierheis.
Wait, what am I doing?
Ready an action to hit the portal when Noble 6 gets over here.
Oh, okay.
If you're feeling vindictive, you could bonus action shoot the snake.
Let's do one little shot at the snake.
I don't know what it gets you, but
Yeah, and it doesn't get me anything, but
23 to hit will hit the snake. 8. All right. Noble 6, it's your go.
Well, I'm going to go across the water.
Okay.
And then come over to the group.
All right.
And then I guess I activate the portal, step through the portal, whatever it does.
Well, Vierheis, you try to open the door, and I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw
The door kills me.
because you don't have the pendant.
All right.
But who does? I
11.
do. And I just got here.
What's the +1 from?
oh, he could have just gone there. It's
I
probably
have
the
that timepiece
travel.
of travel gives me a +1 to Dex
Gotcha.
saving throws.
Nice. And you got 11. No, you fail.
Jeez.
taking 8 damage.
You're probably dead again, aren't you?
Yeah, I only had 5 HP.
Piece of crap. We're gonna have no resources by the time we have to go fight
Right.
the important stuff.
Do you have health potions or anything that you can use instead of slots?
Let's see.
I keep
I've
giving
got
them away. I don't know if I have any.
2 potions of healing on me.
George,
Somebody just
it's your
wants to
turn.
use.
Well,
Oh, I'm saying that like he's here. What do you want him to do?
does he have any potions of healing?
Let's find out.
Well, I was thinking somebody could take one of the potions of healing off of me and use it
He
on
does.
me.
He has 2 potions of healing.
No.
Okay. Go ahead and use one of his, but I'll replace it with one of mine. So I'll take one off my sheet.
Regular. 7 HP healed.
Whoops. I have 2 now, not 20.
And he'll bonus action. Well, do you want him to put Hex on the snake?
I don't.
I should also mention that the snake is bloodied.
Oh, right.
I mean, he might as well.
Well, if you don't kill it, he can't bonus action it to something else.
Then let's leave it off.
Okay.
Because I'm going to hit the thing. My gosh, the snake's going to come kill you again.
Well, because yeah. He already used his actions. So.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It can't get Veerheist, but it can get Noble 6. With a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Errant, it is your turn.
We just have to wait for Noble 6. So. I'm going to step. Oh, no, we shouldn't waste slots.
Do you not have anything to attack it from a distance?
I was going to heal Veerheist. No, I do. That's just not my biggest concern.
Dex for 15. Gets a 7, and 3 damage is how much life it had, so it is dead.
Now we have all the time in the world to figure out what to do.
Except the Illithid is going to get them again.
Yeah, the thing that's already.
I would
searching
say,
the portal.
how much health are you at?
I'm at 7 now.
And how much is it Noble 6 at?
22.
Out of
45.
I would say probably both of you go ahead and chug a potion, and then we'll jump through with Noble 6 touching it.
I will.
Let's see. How do you roll?
5.
How do you roll potions?
There should be a thing at the bottom, but it might not be working. If you go to the at the very
right.
top where there's chat and everything, there's a thing that looks like 3 bars, and there should be under a list of macros the potions thing.
Well,
think
it works because I just used it.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do a second one each?
That would run you out though, right?
Yeah,
I'd wait.
Okay.
But man, you both rolled minimum.
Right.
Not just minimum, but like
Yeah.
Jeez.
What can I say? I'm very lucky.
Right. Yep. We both are. We were also both the ones that got attacked by the snake.
What are you guys are listening? Okay. And with that, you guys open the portal, and it brings you back to the portal room.
Hooray! We survived one portal.
Okay, do we see any indication, any way to tell which of these portals is which?
Nope.
Also, is there anything of use on these tables or anything like?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You know what we forgot that we really should have? I mean, it would have taken resources. We pulled someone in here with us. It was a whole thing, remember?
No, you didn't.
We decided not to do that? I thought that was
You
the whole
decided not to
plan.
Oh yeah, the one guy. Yeah.
You, because you wouldn't be able to do it in one turn, you decided to not do that instead.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought our plan was to jump through the door and then pull him behind us.
I don't remember that being meant. You mentioned tackling him through it, but not waiting until he walked back around to grab him.
If we go through even one more of these doors, we are not going to be in any shape to fight.
Right.
So there doesn't seem to be any indication.
No.
Can we tell which door the whatever it is creature thing where it went?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Then there's
They
literally
let-
no way of knowing, and we should just go through a random portal.
Yep.
In them but yellow.
Anything but yellow.
Anything but yeah. One, two. So there's 6 doors left.
Yes.
I'm thinking cyan.
What was the one for?
I was rolling a d6 because we had 6 doors to choose from.
Well, I would have gone. I would have said from here up is how I would have numbered them. But which you guys can pick which one you want to be number one. Would you rather do it like a clock and have this one be number
'Cause
one?
I started counting at green as 1, but yeah, I could see
Okay.
how blue could be 1. But yeah, but that's just a random roll. I was just deciding randomly. I don't know if there's any other way to really.
I picked this one. It's cyan.
He went this direction. I'm going to need you guys to roll a where is it? So we just did roll a D8.
Like just one person roll a d8.
Roll it again because 6 is the one that you just went through. 8. All right. Why don't you guys try opening it?
Opening what?
Are you going to try opening this door? Is that you guys good to go through that one?
Works for me.
Okay. You open the door, and just like before, you're sucked through. But it spits you back out right here.
Of course it
Roll.
does.
Everybody roll an Arcana check.
Is our thing only good for certain doors?
Roll an Arcana check.
Check your Arcana. I Arcanta.
Even Noble 6 is going to somehow know this.
Yeah. Level 6 has more Arcana knowledge than.
So, somehow... Oh, I should probably roll for George, too. Just cause.
Just because.
Nope,
Nope.
George has no idea. But, for whatever reason it may be, maybe you collectively put your heads together and come up with this sound, this theory that seems very sound, or maybe you just was information you had forgotten until now, or who knows what it is. But you're relatively certain that the door you just tried to go through is the one that will lead you to the Maverick.
Okay.
But after being sent back to this room, you're able to deduce that perhaps you need to be, for lack of a better word, attuned to the portals, and you'll need to go through at least 3 portals before you're allowed to go to the Maverick.
Of course.
If they're
So
all
now-
like that, we're going to die.
No, hopefully one of them is just like a room of eternal rest or something.
I mean, like 100%, Errant will let all of this burn to the ground and just let him take it and leave if we're going to die.
Right.
This is a core part of his personality, is that adventurers shouldn't die for stupid stuff we're not getting paid enough for.
Okay, so do we have any idea which portals to go through, or is it still just
Doesn't matter.
random guessing? Okay.
It doesn't matter which portals you go through. You just got to go through a total of 3 before you can
Go through.
go. Yep,
So we have 2 more portals to go through then.
2 more portals before you're allowed on the Maverick. It has something to do with
Attunement and yeah.
it has something to do with Dran Enterprises wanting you to, in theory, you're not trying to infiltrate them, but rather prove that you're worthy or really on their side. So this is like their initiation. Like, go and help all these people, and then we'll let you in.
So we're gonna be the reason why they have to come up with a whole new set of protocol once this is all said and done.
Probably.
This is a possibility. Well, my guess is purple. I don't know. Noble 6 thing.
I say we just do any other color. We have to hit 2 more. We have to do 2 more rooms.
I'm going to do something here. Let's do this so that next week I remember. And then this one is 7, 8. So which one are you wanting to go to?
Take the purple door.
Purple door? All right. We'll bring you up to purple door. And I'm going to need you guys to roll a d8. And if it's a 6, 7, or 8, roll it again. 5. I'm going to freehand a 5. And that will be for next week.
Okay then.
But now I know what to prepare and make sure I've got ready.
Right.
This could be a room all about healing.
Yeah. No. This is going to
Resting.
give us. We each get an item that gives us infinite spell slots.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's the Harry Potter room of requirement.
Yeah, and you also have to remember that the Mind Flayer doesn't know what door to go through either.
Hmm.
So
But they can
It's kinda
teleport, and they're not having to fight all these things.
it can teleport once per day,
Oh.
if I remember correctly. Let me.
And we
I
did
mean-
take out its party, so assuming there's no more, whatever they are, necromancer dragon people.
Yeah. It can plane shift once per day. And also, Mind Flayers typically don't like direct confrontation.
Hmm.
When backed into a corner, they will obviously put up a fight. But you'll notice that as soon as he saw you guys, he didn't attempt to help at all. He immediately plane shifted.
Just ran away.
Uh, um, yeah, so it's still out there. You don't know if it's, and I would even say that you have a bit of a leg up, knowing that this is the door you have to go through.
This is true.
It might get stuck going through every single
But-
one of them
yeah.
before it goes through that one.
We might not have figured out what we figured out.
Yep.
Okay then.
So all is not lost.
All right. Well, I need to get off here because I still have 10 minutes of walking to do. So,
All right. I gotta go too.
all right. Peace.
See ya.
Peace.